Alright y'all, so we back at it again. Cool little smooth video. One of my videos got a lot of hits on it, so I'm gonna continue on that little pathway and feed the people that enjoyed that, right? So as always, comment and subscribe. We did get some new followers, some new subscribers, so shout out to y'all if y'all just now joining the family, joining the team, joining the crew, whatever we gonna end up calling it. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Now I'm not gonna be able to talk loud because everybody in my house sleep, and we're gonna dive right on into it. So today we're talking about roaches, and we're gonna get to the first clip.
Moved into this apartment 5 months ago. There were roaches falling from the ceiling. I had never in my life experienced anything like that. It was very traumatic. I had a whole manic episode. I cut off all my hair. I had to leave my job. I had a whole roach war. Like, it's not even funny. I had a mental break. So overnight I became an expert on roaches. How to get rid of them, how they breed, all of that.
Okay.
I feel like they're a psyop. Like, they have to be sent by the government to drive people insane, because what the hell even are they? When we moved into this apartment 5 months ago, there were roaches falling from the ceiling.
She said they were falling from the ceiling. That's insane. You just chilling in your house, watching TV, eating some popcorn, and when you in the middle grabbing that kernel, a roach just fall right on it. That's terrible, man. Shouts out to her for getting over that situation and finding a better place to live. And I guess she overcame it because she said she became a roach warrior. That's insane. That's crazy. That was just a little hors d'oeuvre to get us started. But now we're going to get into the main course. This video, it's called Losing More Than Money, the Secret Price of Living with Roaches.
I still remember waking up at 3 a.m. to my mom spraying raid for what felt like forever.
3 in the
morning.
morning?
Deep down, it wouldn't work. The roaches always came back. We
With a
always hear
vengeance.
about the money you sink into getting rid of roaches.
It's expensive.
Raid,
Exterminators,
traps, the
the
never-ending
bombs.
expenses. But no one ever talks about the truth and true price of roaches. It's not about the cash. It's about what money can't buy back.
your health.
The silent enemy that, left unchecked, quietly destroys your peace of mind. I'm talking about the mental toll. The constant
mental?
anxiety,
I thought he was gonna say
crushing
health.
frustration that feels like it would never end. And it's not just late night stress. It changes how you see your home. The place that should feel safe starts to feel like an enemy's territory. I know this because I've been there. When I was a kid, my mom had a really tough time with roaches.
Shout out to
It
Mom.
wasn't just about
She was in
killing
there
bugs.
battling
It
roaches
was
on her
about
own.
how sad and worried they made her every single week. She would buy tons of raid, like 10 to 20 cans.
Dang.
That stuff cost about $5 or $6 a can.
She
So
was
she
blowing a
spending about
bag on the
$50
roaches.
a week just on spray.
Oh,
That's
roach
a lot
spray.
of money.
That's
And
part
it
of the
really
grocery
adds up
bill. Roach
over the
spray.
years.
She got like
You also had to throw away
apples,
food that
eggs,
got
cheese,
contaminated by the
roach
roaches,
bombs, roach
replace
eggs,
utensils
killer,
and dishes, clean the
roach
kitchen
spray.
over and over every night just to feel halfway okay. It felt like that the roaches were eating away at our budget and our sanity at the same time.
I
I
bet.
can still hear the distant hiss of the aerosol can, a sound that became the soundtrack to our nights. Early mornings, my mom, who was a bus driver, would be up before the sun, and I often
Bro,
wake up
before she
again
hop on
around
the
3
bus,
or
she
4
busting
a.m.
roaches.
to that same familiar sound. Sometimes just spray
Just-
for what felt like
You think his
20
mom
seconds
up
at a
cooking
time,
eggs? She was
desperately
spraying
trying to
roaches.
clear the masses.
You
The
thought that was
kitchen
a
felt like
sizzler,
war
some
zone at
bacon?
night. In the bathroom, that
Nah,
was the
that's
worst
that raid.
spot out of all other spots.
Bingo.
The shower was always damp, making it the perfect breeding ground for the roaches. So that became their main hub. For 8 to 10 years, this was our reality. No matter how much she sprayed, no matter how hard she fought, the roaches never died down. If anything, they only got worse.
They got
Our
worse.
neighbors had them
The
too.
roaches got
We
strong
placed the
enough to
house
spray.
where
They built
connected,
immunity.
There was nothing stopping the roaches from going back and forth. Our neighbors
Dog,
didn't
they
care
spray
if
some,
had
they
them.
run
So
and
even our
hide
best
to a
efforts
different
fell
neighbor
pointless.
house, and then
The
once it
roaches
clear
always
out,
came
they
back.
come back.
This constant losing battle left my mom utterly defeated, pushing her to the point of losing hope. My mom
His mom
constantly
lost
pleaded with
hope.
our landlord to do something, but he refused to spend money on repairs, let alone real pest control.
No, you think
we were
you
trapped
think the
battling
manager
this
care about some
nightmare
roaches?
for nearly a decade. And as a kid, watching my mom struggle so much and feeling helpless was incredibly painful.
And
You
once
just
you pick
wanted
up
to
his
help,
shoe,
but you don't know how.
you
The
should have
fear
been in there
wasn't just
spraying with
inside our
her.
home either. At school, I spoke in hushed tones, terrified someone would find out that we had roaches. The thought of bringing a roach to someone else's house haunted me every day. I think my
Hold
mom.
on, pause. He just hit on something that happened to me before. I was on the school bus riding, and I was sitting in my seat, and we came to a stop, and they let like these kids on, and it was this girl I had never seen before. I guess she was a car rider, and her parents made her ride the bus that day, but she hopped on, like, instead of like saying excuse me, she just like sit down and basically like, you gonna scoot over type action. And so I started trying to troll her, right? So I was like, whoa, since you gonna sit all next to me, you gonna be my, I was being stupid. So I put my arm, like I was gonna put my arm around her. And right when I looked down, I looked at her backpack and it was cracked open. And she had a whole entire roach crawling out her backpack. Bro, I jumped up out the seat. I went over the seat, right? And the bus driver, she looking back in the rearview mirror like, Mark, what are you doing? Because I always used to be a clown on the bus. And she was like, what are you doing? I was like, yo, this girl brought roaches on the bus. And she tried to jump up and say it was mine. I'm like, no way, shorty. You had, like, it was coming out of your zipper. And I'll never forget that. So that had to be so embarrassing. Even the next day, she tries to come back and be like, did you bring any of your friends? I'm like, my friends? No, that was your friends. Like, why would you even bring this up again? Like, that was totally you. Claim your roaches. Claim your roaches.
It too. She would rarely invite people over. That shame, the need to hide what's
Hell
happening,
no, don't
is
invite
something
nobody
so
over.
many people living with infestations carry silently.
That's so
Ultimately,
awkward
the only
pretending you
way
don't see a
out
roach at
was to
somebody's
move.
house.
We left that house behind, and thankfully,
I hope
we
y'all
no
left all the
longer
furniture.
live with roaches, which
I hope
truly
y'all didn't
feels
take
like
nothing
a
with you.
blessing. But the memories, the impact, stayed. Imagine
They
being
were
a kid who
scarred.
couldn't leave food out for a minute, who couldn't leave
You shouldn't leave
anything
out
on the
food.
ground because it would be covered in
I need
insects.
to go do the
That takes a
dishes
toll
real
most people
quick.
don't realize. Nobody talks about the mental toll,
He
frustration,
said they was
the
having
feeling of
aftershock
roaches
even
crawling on
after
you in your sleep
even after they
that
moved to
steals
a
your
nicer
peace.
place. They
For
had
anyone who has a fear of
roach
bugs, it must have
flashbacks.
been.
Just trolled me, man. You roached me out of some views, man. I don't even know how I feel about this. But shout outs to him for figuring out what he was gonna do with his life. There was some click roach bait and I took it. So I don't know. We're gonna remix it.
So how bad is the problem really?
Well, it's pretty bad.
Oh man. I know
Okay, so it's just pest
she trying her
from
hardest to
Debbie
be good
Bell.
to her country
And
people.
Billy with VexCon did
Poor
such a
Debbie.
wonderful job of eradicating the wasps from my
All
home.
she had was
And I
wasps,
wanted to
y'all. She
ask
just
him
had
if he could
wasps.
please help some of my kinfolks get
Some of
rid
her
of a
kinfolk,
huge
bro, she
problem
got some
that they
people out
have
in the
with
country that she
roaches.
just want them to.
He's gonna be all
Oh,
right when he gets through, puts his hands on it. They'll be gone.
We got
ooh,
literally 500 to 1,000 right here
bro,
at this one
no.
location. Probably in that motor on that refrigerator. Oh my
His
God! Can't tell her how
hairstyle
many.
is atrocious.
Love living around
But these
electronics,
roaches is
especially
crazy.
like
Oh
motors
my
and
god,
stuff.
bro, they just
They love the
posted.
warmth and
They
all
all
the
chilling like they
highly
waiting their
attracted to
turn.
electromagnetic fields.
Bro, they a park.
Electricity,
It's like a
a lot
roach
of that.
parking lot.
I've got them in
Oh
the
my
trash.
god,
The
bro.
electrical
Ooh.
lines here. It's pretty
It ain't
serious.
even worth staying in the house, bro. What can you do?
Basically, for a cockroach infestation to get really bad, you've got to have a couple of main problems. Some garbage and, different pieces of the trash will kind of
Ugh.
stuff and just little bit of stuff.
Like a highway. Ooh.
And then when you have the heat and the humidity to boot, like we have down in Louisiana, it's hot and humid.
Dog, I see why they sitting outside, bro. No. Oh.
Dude, all those roaches. This
I
is
need to hold
about
the
the
phone
health
back.
hazard.
There's so much dropping fecal matter here.
I got it too
I
close,
tell you, throws
bro.
blowing that stuff around,
Dog.
these guys breathe all kinds of allergy problems. The number one problem
Cuz, it ain't worth it. Cuz, disown him, cuz. They ain't even go. Ooh, but that wasn't even my cousin no more.
The main problem
I don't know him, bro. He no kin to me.
I mean, it's a major health crisis.
It's a
You
major.
can't run it
I don't
all
know
over
you,
the
dog.
kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
look at
their
this.
house.
A bowl of roaches,
A
anyone?
bowl of roaches.
As you can see, we
You
got
gotta be
ourselves
kidding
a
me.
little bit of a problem here.
Ugh.
Got quite a few
You got-
cockroaches in this drawer.
Bro, that house
Well, this is
is
a first. A
dilapidated.
dead rat in an ice cream scoop.
And they
I
got,
got another.
bro, did you see the rat had mushrooms coming out of it?
It's
Mm.
very common to get cockroaches in the refrigeration units down here in Louisiana.
Yo, they super nasty. Ooh, you knocked my earbud out.
Got a few cockroaches
They made the
moving
video
around in the
pause, bro.
refrigerator
We
here.
hitting play.
These roaches really know how to keep cool in the summertime.
This the worst.
Yeah.
This the worst ever.
Give me an extension cord. that
Extension
has a
cord.
bag,
You need a
some
bomb.
thread,
You need
and a
guns,
reservoir.
grenade, gas,
I'm gonna spray
Molotov.
the roaches,
Jesus,
then
bro.
I'm gonna Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is start flushing these cabinet areas with a pyrethrin. This is really gonna get them
Bro,
running.
it's no
Pyrethrin
point.
is the
What is there to
oil that's
salvage?
extracted from the crushed flowers of
I
chrysanthemum.
really didn't get a new
Very
house.
deadly to insects,
Bro,
mammals,
go
and no
camping, my
problem.
guy, bro. His roaches, they don't even care about people. They not scared of people. They just chilling.
Wax layer on the exoskeleton, and basically the insect bleeds.
This
to death.
sick.
All right, I gotta spray the inside of the fridge and the
Bro,
outside.
this the worst one.
I've been waiting to get a
Oh,
hold
I'm
of this
paranoid.
corner. This has been the worst corner in the whole
I'm
house.
itchy. Oh, bro, it's a whole nest, bro, just
Now
out.
it's time for the final step in this roach massacre, the HEPA valve.
And that's the ones we can
HEPA
see.
filter can suck all kinds of different,
I know it's jumping in the walls. It's a whole
insects,
city in there,
and it
bro.
won't
They got me
disperse
twitching.
dangerous bacteria and germs and dust into the air. It filters and holds it all into the unit. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
he gotta be a
clutch when I'm
tourist.
vacuuming all these dead
I'm looking at his
roaches
little
up.
neck because
After
I
I
see
get in
he
there
a
with the
tourist, bro.
vacuum
He went
cleaner and
in.
suck 'em
There ain't no
all
way
up, I
no
think
other
we'll
kind
have
of
this
sign
problem
would have did
away.
this.
Here goes nothing.
Bro, don't they give you asthma, bro? This is the worst.
Okay. It took some
You
doing,
don't even
but I
need a
think I
vacuum. You
managed to
coulda
get
just
this
sweeped
roach
them.
crisis under control. Debbie's kinfolk
How many
nearly
pounds of roaches he
abandoned this
just-
house because the roach problem was so severe. Now
They
get
should
back
have
in there,
abandoned
get
the house,
mess
bro.
cleaned up, and finally
I'm
have
seeing
some
like
peace.
little shadows
So anyway,
and stuff.
I
They
got
got
all
me
sucked up
tripping.
and everything. Things look
I'm
really good in there
itching.
for now.
Wow, well, that's amazing. I am so appreciative. It's phenomenal. What
It's
you
it's
do.
it's not phenomenal. It's phenomenal y'all stayed, bro. They had the light bulb.
Roach infestation is they need to first of all make sure they take the garbage out twice a day.
Bro,
Don't leave any food
they had
out.
this old sharecropping old house.
Secondly,
What
all
the
cracks and
hell, bro?
crevices
It's time to
fix the holes
go.
in the wall. If they do that, it'll
Bro, they
definitely
made
help to make
San
sure they
Francisco
don't
look
get
like a
reinfested.
dream.
Thank you
They
again, Billy.
burning trash
Thank you
out there,
for
bro.
your
Thank you,
time, for
nothing. You
helping
need to
my
tell your
folks
family
like
to
you helped
move,
me.
pack it up, burn it. Bro, it's time to move on. Bro, Billy out here
guys,
doing
how
the
y'all
Lord's
doing?
work, man.
All right. How are you?
Pretty
But he
good. I'm
coming
Billy
back.
with XCon.
I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah, that's over, bro. Yeah, y'all get in that comment section. Would y'all have continued to stay there, bro? Yeah, I would have hit it with a wrecking ball. Yeah, I would have, yeah, burn it, light the match. Strike it, right on it. That's the worst I have ever seen on my whole, like, outside this. That was the worst roach infestation. They had a whole city, neighborhood. Roaches was getting in the camera like, what's this? They was all up in there, bro. They was all up in there, bro. They was tripping. Yeah, the roaches was tripping. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you ever see a family member living in those type of conditions, disown them, bro. It's just pray for them. Tell them to leave. Yeah, don't let them. Yeah, man, that's ridiculous. But again, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, which it will be soon because we're working on that consistency. But yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm about to go to sleep.
Baby, listen to me, please. Yeah.
I've been dreaming about you.